1111 is extremely important, and 111. I've seen both numbers on the clock today, and I thought it's really interesting because it's January 11th, and if you sum up 2026, you get 10, so it's another 1. So you have like a 7 solid ones, which is also 11, 11 plus 1, 1, 1, if you look at the clock. And then again, within this date is similar. 11, 11, extremely significant. This means that something vast was closed up and something new is starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, you may see this number as well. 5, 5, 5, but that's not wanted. That's not wanted. 444 is what people, I don't know, 444 is more favorable than 555 currently, because there are changes which are being forced onto collective, which shouldn't supposed to be happening. 18 and 18, I tend to see this number lately a lot too. What are the changes? Okay, and 444 is coming out, and 111. Okay, so those two definitely important. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I've seen it just not long ago. Oh, and 11, 11, and 7, 7, 7. Yeah, that's what that's exact numbers. And pretty much those numbers. What I'm seeing. Let's have them here organized on the side. We have 9 cards here. Okay, I'm not gonna be arranging them again. And I think I need to add the cards to these numbers right now. See what's going on. Here we have first one. Here I've seen, okay, we have this one. We have this one. This one. Here. There was a card from a different deck over here. I just seen it somewhere while shuffling. This one. Okay, here we go. Oh, there are 2. Okay, we'll take them on the side. And here we go. So this is the first one which came out, and we have achievement, success, striving, forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. You see, like, dress of alchemy, release your power. So definitely there is something incoming. I think it's related to somebody's work, actually, but somebody's work might not be actually a standard type of work. It might be some sort of opportunity which may bring you a lot of money. Like, for example, if you are into sales, you may sell something large, like, for example, estate, and you're gonna get a lot of money and you can reinvest it. And compared to what you purchased it for, it will be a lot more money. For sure, this kind of energy here, it's making something large from something small here, also feeling that, but it took some time. If somebody's sculpting, actually, I've seen this energy here. Somebody's sculpting, that may be a very thing which happens. Somebody might be get a big job, like a city, but for a city council, something like that. Somebody may actually be offered to do something, a large contract here, I'm thinking, but it's not. And also, like, somebody's being called to keep the energy they are in, because I think, like, in 2025 somebody been purging a lot of, somebody been setting themselves up for it. A lot of things happen, like, your life had to become much more pragmatic, much more organized. You had to be the keeper of the time in your life. We'll take those 2 cards. You see, Earth Keeper, interesting. Like I said, just said keeper. Earth keeper and sweet lunch. So here somebody is, and we talk about more metaphysical things. So this is spiritual work. Spiritual work which will have some sort of results in a 3D reality. Somebody is, your astral body has its own home somewhere else. And this is the home you're gonna return after your body is still gonna stop working here on Earth. Your soul is gonna move there. But for now, you are being here as an Earth keeper, keeper of the order. You see, number 18 on this card, the same as 1818. So this energy is very, very prominent, very important here. And prosperity and go-getters, somebody might have like Enneagram 8 or Life Path 8. I think they are similar. Also number 33, maybe this is somebody's age, that's also possible. 53 may say something to somebody as well. You may be perhaps your boss or somebody is of this age. Have excellent proposal or change is coming. You are destined for greatness. You know, that's wonderful. See, somebody has character, somebody has charisma, somebody has everything which is necessary for some sort of work. I just want to say, what is it? It's like giant change. This is the past energy I've been talking about. This is the change has been happening through all 2025. You've been being set up for the new opportunity in life. This is completely new way. And it actually might be related to teaching something on a grander scale, teaching people, transforming people, teaching people transformation, how to transform their life into better. I'm seeing more pragmatic approaches here. For example, how to transform their, I don't know, daily life, how to transform their mind, how to transform their body. That's also an energy, because it's here Earth keeper. Earth element is related to human body, to diet, to stuff like that. And environmentalism as well. It's coming through, but it might be just that somebody will help people discover their inner utmost potential with kind of this kind of setup here. Let's see one more. And this is something which makes you extremely happy. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy it's coming. And let's see more what's going on with the 777. Containment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine information. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that you may come. Okay, why I'm feeling like this is some sort of court situation here. That's just popped in front of my eyes while reading it. Everything may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you will need enthusiasm and effort to go to get this message to others. And say winged seer, you see clearly, and clairvoyance. So here we have another kind of clear message that somebody has infinite amount of luck if it comes to their psychic gifts, in particular clairvoyance. Somebody may get these visions, just like as me reading it right now. I read, and here popped in front of my eyes like a court proceeding room with full of people, and they've been all judging, but I don't see anything more about this energy. There's definitely somebody has chance to get a lot of money from some sort of court ruling. I don't know how this is connected here. I think I'm just believing that I'm really genuinely reading this all for one person. It's like a setup of what's happening. And here one more thing. I think you might be from different culture than European. You might have different calendar. It's like your Christmas happening around now or something. Like you are from, well, Kazakhstan comes to mind, weirdly enough. There are other countries which coming to mind as well. China comes to mind as well. Yeah, Arabic countries as well here. Abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. If you're thinking of being a tarot reader online, that's like a really good time to start for you. if you want to offer people services related to it. And here, particularly with this courtroom, I don't know if somebody will have chance perhaps to work as a psychic for governmental organization. That's possible too. You see places, perhaps you're falling asleep and you see places, you see a child being taken to the basement somewhere in your area. You just have visions. You're getting street names. What street name is it? Now all my body is getting has a lot of what's it called, like a goosebumps and shivers, and I feel cold all over my body. And this means we have a spirit here actually trying to ask. I don't know if the spirit, maybe you starting to feel it, and maybe you starting to have those inklings about various locations and places. You have to believe your gift, because like it's just like for me, like I still don't even through situation I mean the informations are always coming through, they're yet chaotic, and sometimes they almost sound unbelievable until I see that what I was thinking primarily was right. So here some spirit guide wants to definitely communicate with you and work with you on a daily basis. This is very, very good and gentle energy. This is a blue being actually. It's a celestial energy. I'm sorry. I just think I got shivers, and suddenly it got so cold, and a wind started to blow outside. This means there is a blockage in the energy for sure, where there is like some sort of opposition to it being as I'm presenting it. So somebody might be well, I'm hearing somebody might be in danger actually, and I just really didn't want it. I just really wanted this reading to be super positive. What is the danger? King of Wands. So you have a leader, some sort of fire energy, somebody very organized. Somebody who's yet in very like feminine energy here. Feminine, I don't know, this person, and I don't know if it is you or somebody else, it may have like a period of being extremely sensitive, overly sensitive, unapologetic, having troubles well organizing their life, being in overly in emotions, perhaps thinking about the past things and how they're supposed to change the things of the past. Somebody is being influenced by something. What is it? Somebody's being influenced by another person, by King of Swords in reverse and Prince of Swords in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. Somebody's being influenced by a father figure. Somebody's being influenced by a father figure who... What is this father figure doing? If am I seeing it right? Yeah, no. It's definitely a father figure here plotting on somebody's life. Plotting, tries to influence somebody in a negative way, energetically for sure. But what's that very point? Like, they just don't want this person to have a laugh at their heart. They constantly want to keep them in this like position of being like emotionally, just simply saying, immature. Maybe this father figure is extremely emotionally immature. But there are hidden things. Let's see then. 10 of Wands. That is such difficult to get out of this state, because this reading might be actually for King of Wands here. Somebody who's this matches this energy a lot here. Somebody who's able to lead and guide others, teach people how to do something better, be an example, be a leader. And this can bring a lot of money. Yet there is like a father figure, and I think this father figure is foremost just being butthurt because he wished to do something similar. This is parasitic energy here I'm sensing. I don't know if you have like a father figure who wanted to be famous. That comes to mind, that wanted to be recognizable, yet they didn't have the same kind of drive, the same kind of charisma. I might be talking to a Leo or Sagittarius here. That might be you. This father might be like I don't know, Aquarius in reverse. Somebody has the level of ingenuity within, would be better like as a background character, as like, I don't know, they just don't have enough drive or charisma, but for most they just have problems with communicating. They have problems with communicating in a way that people would listen. I don't know if they might have some sort of speech impediment as well. There might be a clue. They might have some sort of, they might be very, their language might be kind of like really simple. They might swear a lot as well. So this is the blockage here, but somebody has this luck, you know, this good luck, and even through this probably has to be solved karmically, this situation here. It shouldn't bother you for much longer. You may see, we may be getting this English in, trust your visions, especially if you get a vision early in the night, or just when you are about to go to sleep, or at the beginning of your meditation, and also control it by here I should guide somebody to get the correct visions. Make sure that you're checking who you're talking to and who's giving you message, because like lately there is an uptake in well, various trickster like energies, astrally in astralams, like a lot of things been sent, some gates been open as well, but you have to ask yourself, your higher self, to show you what is the problem and how to solve it to the best of knowledge. Of course you have to integrate on a this information on the higher level, and you have to have this inner knowing too. So we have number 444. This is change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You are born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going forward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, resources to make things happen. Little brother, little sister, younger friend's responsibility. Here gives me somebody might have North Node in 3rd or 4th house, more in the 3rd, I'm feeling. Maybe in between different systems you have like your North Nodes in a different place, but this 444 and little brother, little sister made me think of astrological houses. We talk about somebody's destiny. We talk about what somebody's gonna do with the rest of their life here on earth. It's very, very concrete thing you have to do. You've been being prepared for it all the year, all the last year, intensely. I'm gonna repeat it. Here is like a younger energies, younger people you meant to guide in some sort of way. You may start from your siblings, actually. You may start to work with somebody who is your sibling, or somebody who's similar to a sibling. I don't know if you're gonna teach people how to protect themselves, literally. If you're gonna like be instructor on one of those courses where self-defense. If you're gonna teach some sort of strategy, some strategy game come to mind as well. That's really interesting to me. Yeah, let me pull one card here. See, something is like draining your energy, and I'm wondering if this is not sibling situation, sibling rivalry. I hear also. You see, there are two of these dragons. One is green, one is purple. Those like colors, green and purple, they are usually colors of the villains in like old cartoon movies. Like a Spider-Man is, you know, like red and blue, and a Green Goblin is like purple and green. Those colors, even though they are like of a crown chakra, of a heart chakra, somehow in a pop culture, and I don't know why I'm talking about it. Like maybe you are somebody who is into those things, but I'm not, because that's why I'm thinking that's interesting. It's like villain versus hero rivalry. Maybe one of the person is going like with a path of lunar path and one with a solar path, or opposite. This is what's draining your energy, and I don't know why you're being pushed into the lunar path even though you are actually solar. If you would be in your righteous energy, your fire energy, then there will be no problem, but you have to do something to reverse it. And it's related to your sibling. So this is interesting information. If you are not in a relationship, your relationship, future relationship bring you ginormous amount of wealth. So your spouse might be rich in the future, or might already be. Maybe this is the relevant thing to sibling rivalry. Maybe their spouse isn't that wealthy or something, or maybe they don't have one. What is this? There's a trick going on. There's somebody wants to trick you out of something. This using even magic, using some sort of manipulation. But I'm seeing this word magic, word manipulation, because we mentioned father figure here, like some sort of Aquarius in reverse. That might very much be that some sort of brother is going to. Well, it's like I'm getting energy like you don't talk to your parent or something, and you would have like much more opportunities if you would. I don't know, somebody's turning your family against you. Somebody has an interest in it. So your family is against you. So somebody, I don't know, is provoking your arguments with family. So you be in constant like an emotional struggle. So you cannot get on your destiny path, and the sibling can get what's yours. Yeah, my leg saying that's exactly it. Like, well, let's not just like go on tippy toes around it, and let's not be soft about it. Let's just get to the core issue here. But you see, you have this spiritual protection, which will make you always be fine. And I think you already have like some sort of wealth going on. Problem in this reading is like this is also a problem in this reading, that the fact that you actually have enough money is a problem for you to get on this destiny path, because like, well, you may as well, I mean, you may or may not, right? But you really should, because that this was something which supposed to be for you. I don't know, it doesn't seem to me like you have this wealth yet. I think there is some sort of giant wealth, which like there is some sort of sibling rivalry about, and there is like a magic being done, magic manipulation. So you not gonna get it. It might be coming from some sort of part of family you're not in contact with, and there were various things done not to be in contact with. Younger friends and also responsibility. Interesting. Something else is taking your time, something which you shouldn't do. Hold your vision, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on good and maintain your concentration on the outcome, your desire. It's time to put your faith and your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Those cards feel like, you know, this Japanese guy singing those songs like Yoshi 2.0. You may want to listen to it. This is how I just felt reading this description. You see, there is a snake princess in reverse. Serpentine path to power is in reverse. See, somebody's sitting on your ass. Somebody's sitting on your ass with this manifestation, with this abundance. Like, always when you're close to doing something which moves you forward, you're getting stuck in the mud perpetually. Why is that? What you have to do? There are some simple things you may do, actually. Think, just stand your ground, stand your boundaries, and say what needs to be said. Say, get the fuck away from my life, for example, because I'm seeing this. And this person, the snake princess, somebody who wants your path to power, is actually Queen of Discs in reverse. So this is a greedy energy. This is materialistic energy. Of course, this would be somebody who would definitely hold on to somebody for the energy. And okay, so here we have, yeah, no, somebody's both parents suck. You already see it. This is the Tower. And there's a Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm not sure if this is mother figure. It might as well be. But there is a Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Discs in reverse. Somebody who, I don't know, they just like, I'm hearing somebody was stealing your allowance. Somebody's taking your money for themselves, for sure, here. You're supposed to already have something for a start or whatever you're supposed to do, but you don't. You will get it from another way. You will get it another way. See, this number, I was saying number 555 is unfavorable. Here we have 1551. It's as if there is a movement forward in both. There is a movement forward and then backwards, and this movement is just like oscillating in there. And fives are like elements of distortion and disturbance. There are some sort of like puzzle pieces to put in right places, also like some sort of quiz to solve. That's how I see this energy. You need to detach, because like, of course, you may go through this person's personal situation again here, right? But I think this is all your life, and you know better. You know better not to get engaged on emotional level. You may just see this from above and just like say the magic words. That's what I'm hearing. Say the magic words to this person. And no, you should not insult this person. No. Say the magic words. Just say, I'm sorry, I don't have time. Just say, thank you. You no longer, your opinion is not needed in this particular case. Or, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Somebody has to be more assertive. Because here I'm seeing a person who is actually after your power. Interesting. I'm thinking like you might have some root chakra issues lately. Like you may have like leg pains, or you may have like some sort of sensations. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it because it's like I don't know. Just like around the tailbone, I guess there's some sort of sensations. This is this person's energy. They want to send energy of fear and destabilize somebody's... see, somebody wants to overpower someone. Yeah, this is very, very descriptive. Like, it's like, I don't know how it's called. It's some sort of wild feminine energy who wants access to somebody's root chakra in order to like drain it, put somebody's in energetic deficit, and this person fights for this energy. Give me something more. So that clear thing, I don't want to go into it because there are just like key things, key complexes, issues, problems which are making somebody somebody's development stunted. Somebody has to be much more in a pragmatic zone than in spiritual zone like now, by the way. So yeah, you should not work with this feminine, distorted feminine energy here. And this is not your destiny path. This is not your soul's calling to help them figure out their life. Okay, here we have this 1111 point. Oh no, actually, I should leave them for last. Like, let us read this one now. So we have relationship, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you will become a force. Honor commitments, people around, don't judge, listen. That's so important, and this is exactly what you need to do. Even though you can do things on your own, you know how much enriched they would be if you would include a person in it? Whoever you trust. And even spirit, you know? Like, make a space for things outside of you to be included in whatever you do. And he said, Paul, time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Yes, that's the next step. I'm seeing like this particularly technology and gadgets, you might be having a person around who actually may help you with all of this. You may also know how to do it, you know, or you may figure it out by yourself, but it's just that the partnering in this particular task you have to do, I think will bring balance to something. Simply, there will be some sort of balance, and also clientele I'm hearing. Like, there will be more clients because of the work of this person, the energy included in this task will just bring more benefits. I don't know if somebody is going to make an app as well. I'm hearing this. That's cool. There's something more has to be done here. Like, everything is well organized, but there's either like a major blockage which have to be solved, but I'm just getting more like everything is easy, and now like, oh geez, we just like have this huge problem, but it turns out it's not as huge. Also, somebody may train themselves in public speaking here. Something has to be spoken to the audience and out loud. I'm hearing Copilot. Isn't it AI? Four of Wands, completion. I don't know if somebody has to build like an app which is like an agent of Copilot, like a specific type, but basing it on that one, not on ChatGPT or something. I'm hearing something like this here. Interesting, because like I'm getting like a lot of like, I'm getting an information like somebody already tried to do it before. Somebody already dabbed their feet in these waters, right? But somebody couldn't cross the river. I'm sensing some sort of spirit around me. It's not a nice spirit right now. Also looking at this devil card, so something just like within my furniture inside just like do a major like click, as if somebody's just like started to open a box of cereals or something. And I'm seeing person in a hurry running off the out of the house in the morning. So what is this? Somebody already had a business and it failed? Yes, somebody already had a business idea and it failed. Somebody was doing like a stock marketing, it failed. Okay, there were things, rules and regulations, and it turns out something is extremely expensive. It's too expensive to proceed with it. Oh, I can see how you may not already be interested in this reading or what's going to happen, because like I see you already like lost significant amount of like money on the idea before. That's for somebody here. you may just not want to start again, but with somebody there is possibility. So we have Queen of Wands in reverse of that here too. I don't know, somebody took something for themselves, somebody betrayed you. In some sort of way, somebody betrayed you. See, there was an overall gain from whatever endeavor you had. So it's not like you lost some sort of resources. That's weird. Wait, let me see. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of turning dark. I don't know if this is a future energy or no. It's also like a feminine forces here. Feminine forces. But I'm getting like masculine and feminine energy. So I don't know if you've been in a relationship previously with a male, right? Yeah, male. You are female. And this person took some sort of resources away from you, took some sort of idea from you. It might be as severe as somebody took some sort of power from you, but it's like material resources are much more prominent here. Who is this person? It's love in reverse, right? The relationship is in reverse. Somebody stole, lied, took something away, and walked away. So you have been hiding, you've been sitting somewhere with a certain amount of resources. Sitting on your ass somewhere with a certain amount of resources. But it's like nothing compared to what it was or what it's supposed to be. What it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be pleasure for the rest of your life and nothing else, right? But it's not like that. It's like you're going through dark night of the soul after dark night of the soul. You're going through some sort of torment. You're being, the face is getting so dark. You're being like backstabbed from various places. I'm just like, I feel like those are similar characters would come out if I would have like whole deck. Because like I almost thinking like a Prince of Wands and still you in this reading, because it's Knight of Wands. So it was younger you, right? You are now this. You were prepared to be a leader, and before you've been just like running with a lot of ideas, a lot of things. You've been very passionate about what you're gonna do. You had some sort of plan, but I don't know if there's a relationship which broke apart or a partnership which broke apart. Or is it energetic manipulation just simply? So there was like an external character who just like wanted what you had when you've been good. I think you already have considerable achievement or honor in a society, in financial honor too. Like you actually have some sort of resources, not small amount. Somebody wanted it very, very much, and somebody, I think, broke up your relationship, perhaps. Somebody broke up business partnership. This is possible too here. So it's like I'm getting shown like a person who is not hanged the same way as hanged man. It's just somebody's being like folded on like on some sort of training. Somebody's being hanged and left somewhere. Somebody's being punched, beat up, and left somewhere. I don't know if this is literal. I think it's a metaphor for something. Like you definitely have been feeling defeated, and like you had to completely withdraw from people and from society. That's some sort of heavy energy here, because we have a hermit card. It took like what's yours, or you already had what's yours, and you just like left something here. You left and moved. You moved away and left something. So, well, spirits want you to go back to work. Certainly, go back to creating some sort of resources. That all reading feels this way. Like it feels like this is certainly energy which was the most painful. Here, this father figure is like a little bit. It's just like more rivalry going on here. Here we have a person who demands. There's just like distractions. This is distraction. These are two distractions. This parents is for everybody, right? That is always in life. This motif persists. Sigmund Freud made so much, so much out from it that now all psychiatry and psychology is based on that, unfortunately. Then we have this kind of like some sort of failed partnership, failed relationship, failed union, failed project. Failed music project, failed something, failed stock marketing, failed idea for I see I'm limited to say here because I had some concrete information, but I was thinking it's not very appropriate to mention in collective reading. Okay, let's see, because like that's to overcome. This is pretty much it. This been still a trauma somebody's holding. So this is something you have to release. You have to change something. You have to change something in your material world as well as a token. Token might be significant, the wrapper. Yeah, something to change. Registration. And maybe you want to get one of these cringy registration plates with, I don't know, your name or something you want. Something like this, something symbolic. I'm sorry, I'm saying it's cringe, but maybe some people like that. Maybe you have one of those, and it's in some way reminds you of something important. Yeah, what's ending of what? Like, what's the big thing? This is wish come true, moderation, patience, following, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, taking action. You are in for lucky break. You might come as happy news, experience new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. Okay, it's time for a treat. So as I was saying, you've been prepared for something incredible for yourself. And believe me, this is something really, really comfortable. And this is something you will do effortlessly, because I'm getting Saturn put you through much harder test. Well, I just wanted to say something else, or something else wanted to speak through me. It wanted to speak through me like Tiger from a Pooh Bear. The heck? Maybe you are making voices. Maybe you can pretend to be various things. I don't know. You are in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news. Okay, so that's awesome, actually. You want to take a lot of pleasure for what you are about to do. And what is starting? Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization as well. Both of them had that. Taking action, unconditional love. Free Witch Sister, the power of free. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions reality. The right people, circumstances, resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust the process. I'm just having extreme... I have a feeling that what you've been doing previously, whatever it was, the major project and the people who've been included in it, is something which should resurface in your life, and something which will actually be successful this time. There are right people, and it was 4 4 4 4 4 4 fours on my clock, There is a card like this actually here, I think. There's a number like this in here. I'm gonna check what it's... So 1, 2, 3, 4 is important. 1144 is important too, but I want to see this 4 4s because there is an obstacle still. I know. Okay, here is a blessing in disguise. Obstacles. They I'm saying I said there. I know there is an obstacle, and the first word here is obstacles. Something you've already been working on, but this group or something, some people betrayed you, some people broke something for you, some people like left, they disagreed with something. There was like a major project to move forward, and I think like it was all in, it was happening 4 years ago. I'm also hearing something was happening 4 years ago. It may resurface, and you may actually right now be ready. Everybody might be ready for it to resurface. Some group may come back together for some purpose. I'm getting like a lot of energies here. Like somebody's like a fitness trainer. Somebody's like I don't know, psychiatrist or psychologist. Somebody's like a musician. Somebody's like a public speaker or explaining something. Somebody's salesman. Somebody is doing stock markets. You see, there's a blend of energies. Those all people have like some sort of common goal. I don't know if this is some sort of organization. There are 3 women in it too. Those 3 women are very important. They are extremely compatible. Their powers are compatible to do something together. I don't know if this is some sort of not a podcast. Is it like a YouTube channel about something particular? There are like key characters playing key roles. They're showing various perspectives on something interesting. Yeah, so you have to learn a lot, and not only you. There've been people on the same path who've been also separated. Everybody been separated for like 3 years or something. In order to learn more, in order to come back together. See, this is literally intuition. Your task, whatever you're doing, it will require an extreme amount of intuition. I don't know, it almost gives me like all those people went somewhere, they all woke up like spiritually. Like they all went through spiritual enlightenment, and now after that they come back together because that's what was necessary. Somebody had to achieve full self-realization in order to go on another path and like create something which will make people, create something which will help people achieve it too, help people organize. Like I don't know, it might literally be like a system which, because like all those characters such a like various characters. Someone's like, it's 33 was here too, right? Like the dress of alchemy. Yeah, it's almost like a finish what Jesus couldn't finish. Like I don't know, like a next step. There are twin flame couples in it too. Very interesting. And what is the obstacle here? Hardships, you see, obstacles, hardships, strength, building character and experience. So definitely that's what's been happening for the last 3 years. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you are building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. See, framework was also important. Like everything was needed to transform, not only within people, but also within some sort of work they're doing together. What's this obstacle is? I don't see this like an obstacle, but well, the obstacle might be that oh man, you see 3 cards are in reverse. Like, see, those people have like energy bursts rather than consistent energy. That's why nothing's happening. That's why there is no strength. Nothing comes forward. Another thing might be that there are competitors. There are competitors which are having similarly, I mean, good or recognizable idea, but about what you're doing, guys, something is like very, very innovative. And there's an interference. So there are still people you are waiting for. If you are the one who already woke up and you see this from a higher level and you know what you have to do, you know you're meant to do it with certain amount of people, perhaps 3 other people, or I see it even as much as 12 people altogether, 12 or even 13 people. There are still like few people, maybe there are like 13 people and 3 of them still didn't walk up to it, still didn't see this the same way as the others from a group. See, one of them might be in jail. That's also interesting information. Okay, like the empress, but I'm talking to an empress, so I'm talking to somebody who will gather these people around, to actually bring them all together. Somebody's role might be that, to just bring people together, and this will be like interesting because I don't see a group which is like, well, we've been friends in school. No, this is like something extremely like international. That's just like many people from various different places somehow coming together. See, we have empress and an emperor. There's a gathering around some couple of 2 people. See, the fact they came together will bring everybody else together. This is important. And when mentioning somebody is like wealthy or getting wealth because they entered some sort of relationship, that maybe empress and emperor entered some relationship. Yeah, this is gonna be done. This lifetime is gonna happen. This whatever endeavor it is. I can also say everything here in this reading. All right, this is gonna be it.